Episode 10. Let's get a rune. Spriggan Conjurer. I'm playing Qazlal. I'm Ultraviolent 4. We're on level 2 of the Snake Pit. And I'm pretty happy with where this character is right now. I mean, not happy insofar as we're currently surrounded by a whole bunch of snakes and nagas. But I mean, pretty happy in terms of where the character is, in terms of its power, and especially its defenses. So our character is quite spry, that's its literal title. But we've got 32 evasion, 17 shield, which is a decent amount, and 8 AC, which isn't huge. But the way that I generally like to think of this as a rule of thumb is that of those three, AC, EV, shield, you want to have 2 of them if you can. It doesn't really matter which 2. AC is usually the best, undoubtedly, but just as a general rule. So we've currently got lots of AC, a decent amount of shield, and then that's kind of okay, I guess. And our HP as a Spriggan is always going to be pretty low, but we're also getting that up. We've been focusing fighting for quite a while. I mean, it's not exactly fast going with our -2 aptitude, and also how many skills I trained, to be fair, but we're sort of getting there. We are training a little bit more conjurations and hexes. That's to up the spell power of our Fulminant Prism. And the hexes training is having the added benefit of upping our confused spell and also Takima's dance. Conjurations 2 into the future, we're building towards the Book of Power. So that's Iron Shot and Orb of Destruction. Our shields is almost done at 7.2. And then we're also training Necromancy for... what did I just do? Okay, nothing. For the Pain Dagger that we have at the moment, which is Morgue. Alright. So I'm kind of tempted here just to blow a disaster area, but I think even though we have an Amulet of Faith, it's not worth just blowing it. Explosions are fun, but I don't know. We can play it cool. Cast your attention to the minimap over on the right here. Is that just me? Tell me, does that look like an up arrow? To me, that's an up arrow. I think the game is very clearly telling us just to go back up. Or dance one up with us. We'll dance 2 up. Yeah, that was a Nagaraja, so I'm glad that we made that call. And we'll continue on with our... just trying to remember what else we have. So we've got prisms, we've got fireball that we can't really cast. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yep. Really casted our thing. That's okay. It's really annoying though. Yeah. Right. Okay, salamanders are immune to fire because that salamander was in the fire cloud, and I was thinking, oh yeah, it's sweet, it's gonna die. No, it did not care at all. We're gonna pick a new stair. Nagarajas are scary. Their spells do a lot of damage. Oh, that's even worse. Oh boy, that's a fun stair. So we just lost a good chunk of our HP coming down the stairs here. Look at this one. This is crazy. Alright, so this might be... well, we could just go back upstairs. We'd be pulling 4 up, and if any one of these constricts us, we'll be stuck. So I think there's almost no chance that we're going straight back upstairs. Plays we could make. We could read our single scroll of fear. We could disaster area. We could read an immolation scroll in disaster area. I noticed that Quaz has gifted us some RF here, so the salamander must have hit us with some sort of fire. Probably just the fire attacks. True? Yes. The salamander mystic hit us with the quarterstaff or engulfed in flames. I probably would have preferred to get the AC bonus, but this will do, I guess. Decisions. Of course, we could always just read our single blink scroll as well, but what's the point in that? We'd get out here, we'd be making all this noise, we'd still be pulling stuff to us. Alright, so game really tricked us here. It told us to go back up, and then brought us to this. Can't trust the game sometimes. I'm not confident that one disaster area will come even close to killing this when we only have 10 invocations. If we had 20 invocations, say we were playing a demon spawn, that wouldn't be unthinkable at this point in the game because they have a +3 aptitude. If we had that, I'd slam the disaster area button here, but I'm not so sure it will. And if we just don't kill one of these guys that's adjacent to us, one of these Nagas, we could then be constricted and kept here. I'm very aware that we could die very quickly here. Just the Salamander Mystic, here's IMB, let's have a look. Oh, they look like hers to me, so her IMB does quite a lot of damage, as does Bolt of Magma. So let's see. Mystic Blast can do 45 damage, and Bolt of Magma can do 54, which is most of our HP. And Bolt of Magma is partially irresistible, and that's ignoring the fact that any of these other things can hit us too. So, I think the best play here is actually, as much as I'd like to keep it, is to read our single fear scroll. Oh man, this is very costly to no longer have any more fear. But I think I can see this situation going so poorly. If I do anything else, just wait for that plane. If I try to go up, we get constricted, we very likely die. If I tried to kill this stuff and we get constricted, we very likely die. At least with fear, even if we don't quite fear everything, even if we then do get constricted, surely some of these monsters will then be running away from us. So I'm going to go with that one. Let me just check. Yeah. Going invis doesn't help you against Nuggets, they also invis. Alright, we're going to go to the fear scroll. Alright, so we got everything except for the Salamander Mystic, and there's a sharpshooter. Alright, so I'm very glad we didn't try to kill everything here with disaster area, because the sharpshooter, those guys do a lot of damage. Yeah. If it turned up while we were here stuck losing our HP, being constricted, it would have been rough. So we got to take this Mystic up. It's landed in the cold, which it's susceptible to, which is amazing. So as long as we don't take a max damage Bolt of Magma here, he's going to die pretty quickly. Or she, again. I don't know. This tile just always seems female to me. Yeah, we'll use our IMB, and we're Xing this stair off. So we're hoping that our third stair is going to be a bit nicer than the other two so far. Did I say I liked where this character was? I want to take it all back. And I also want to remember to use our regen. Oh man. Okay, well this one's not quite as bad. These are only regular snakes, so they're not as nasty as the others, but still. None of these stairs is even close to being okay. Alright, so this one. I want to point out that Naga Ritualists can have Force Lance, and if they hit you with that, they can knock you off stairs. So it's something to note if you're stair dancing. I guess we just need to start blowing up snakes, right? We didn't miscast that, it just blew up. Alright, how about we throw some upheavals into this mix? Okay, well Sharpshooter has just turned up. Let's get these ones who are adjacent to us, who are not going to be hit by that Fulminant Prism. And we got all these actual real Nagas turning up. I actually think the best stair might have been the one we started off with that has a Sharpshooter and a Nagaraja. That can't be right. That cannot be correct. So do we keep fighting? I'd feel okay about this, maybe, if we could kill the sharpshooter. So how about I can't hit him with a Fulminant Prism that's actually going to hit him. The only way I could hit him would be upheaval, and he'd probably tank 2 to 3, I'd expect. Huh. Game is hard. I think this one might be better. Alright, we're going back up. Change of plans. This little Spriggan just wants to make his way in the world. Nowhere will have him. Well, that's not quite true. Everywhere's being very welcoming. They're being too welcoming. So which one was the original stair? I think... this one might be better now. It might be, now that we feared everything away. I don't know if they'll be hanging out there. Okay, let's try that one. We know there's a sharpshooter around, but at least it's not a Nagaraja, right? Regen first. I'm not very happy about this. Okay, yeah, everything is back here. We are constricted. So how do we go about this? We can just try to go back up, but that's dangerous. Well, we don't have much choice. We can't fear stuff anymore. We used all our fear. We could disaster area. Maybe that's the play. Just with 2 disaster areas, I'm pretty sure we'd kill at least all these regular Nagas that are constricting us. Otherwise, we could try to go back up. And if you're not aware, the thing that determines whether or not you're successful with breaking constriction, in addition to luck that is how much strength you have. We've been picking strength on every level up, but we still only have 9. So you would expect that this character will not be very good at doing that. So if we try to go up here, it might take us multiple goes, in which time all these Nagas are having shots at our spry little Spriggan. Spry, yes, but low HP. So let's go disaster area. Let's do one. Let's have a look at it. Okay, that was pretty good. We're not constricted anymore, so we now have the opportunity of attempting to get up, and we did. Okay, it worked. Okay, so that was... Didn't kill everything, but that was a decent disaster area for our purposes. Alright, so the question is, do we keep going? I think maybe. There's going to be at least one Naga Mage next to us, but that's maybe okay. Yeah, okay. He nearly died. What did he nearly die to? I don't see any cloud there. What happened? What hurt him? I'm not sure. Oh, he's probably... No, he's just... Sorry, they're still injured from the disaster area I did. They never got to heal up. Okay, so let's go up. Please no constriction. We're good. And again. This guy is staying out of range. Oh, that's 3 Naga sharpshooters. Okay, that's very likely to be Vashnia. Also, we need to go back up. This stair just became horrible. Okay, so to be fair, we have a lot of evasion, we have an innate repel missiles, and we have a decent amount of shield. But still, 3 of those guys shooting us at once, if we rolled really badly, we could get killed in a single turn. So we're going back to the very first stair, which was over here. Probably there's going to be a Nagaraja there. Probably at least one sharpshooter. And hopefully, I don't know. There's no hopefully. There's going to be a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to eat beforehand. We've got our regen up. Let's go. The plan is... make an elemental force. Okay. And then... let's upheaval the Nagaraja. Alright, that was not bad. Let's put a bomb down. And we'll go one more to try to kill him. He needs to die. Alright, well we got all our friends on him. Oh no, okay, it turns out our Fulminant Prism makes even our elemental bros angry at us. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Alright. Thoughts. I want to get out of vision of this sharpshooter so he's not just having free shots at us. And then I need to be really careful because if our Fulminant Prism is going to make our friends angry, I really don't want to hit them. Okay, they're all timed out. Let's finish these guys off and then we'll go back upstairs. Okay. Those missed. Please no constrict. Alright, we're good. Okay. Sometimes you really just need a show of force to show the enemies who's boss. Show of elemental force sometimes. Missed. Alright, we're okay, I think. And now we've got a bit of a beachhead on this floor. So as long as we've got one stair that we can stair dance up, I'm happy. It's just when every stair is surrounded by that stuff and that stuff, it's no good. I really hope that's not Vashnia, by the way. I feel like Vashnia could come very close to maybe not quite one-shotting our Spriggan, but she could definitely two-shot us. /-. I want to see if we know Scrolls of Vulnerability yet. No, we don't. Okay. It's one of my favorite Vashnia tactics is to vulnerability her and then hex her. But not today. Oh, I went the wrong way. Sorry, we're avoiding traps. Like, look at this one. This alarm trap. Imagine if the alarm trap made so much noise that it alerted every enemy on the floor to where we were. L-U-L. That is a sea snake. That is okay. Those guys do huge amounts of poison damage, but we now have our poison. So we're not too afraid. Stop. I don't care about the prism. It's okay. Yes, I don't mind. Oh, there's so much anti-synergy in this bloody Conjurations book. You have Fulminant Prism, but both your Dazzling Spray and your IMB don't like shooting in the direction of the prism. Can we have Battle Sphere back, please? That's okay. Note that because I've been spamming our abilities, we've dropped down to 4 piety, but that's okay. It's alright. So we gotta remember, we don't have Disaster Area anymore until we get back up to 5. It's alright, we've still got Elemental Force. But worth remembering, here's another throwing net. Oh, okay, it was our only throwing net. Okay. It's so demoralizing when you put down a Fulminant Prism and then you just misjudge where the monster is, like this, and then it dodges your prism like that. It's not gonna hit us there, right? Okay, no, it's not good. Yes, fire towards my prism, it's okay. I can hit him from both sides, look at this. Wow. This is yes, fire at the prism, it's alright. Some next level placement. These guys can't shut open doors. Oh. That was like a spiral of failure. It's like my brain was lagging about a second behind what was actually happening. So I shut both doors. I then accidentally... okay, alright, let me back up a sec. The first time I went to shut the door, it asked me to specify a direction because it could have been either. So I had to close the door and then specify this direction. As I went to close the second one, in my brain I was thinking, okay, well it's going to ask me to specify again, but there's only one that I could be closing, so the game already knew. So I shut the door with C. Then as I was inputting which one I wanted to select, I walked into it and opened it again. and then I thought, oh crap, I need to close it again. And then I actually just stepped through the door again. I don't know. It was whatever that was very embarrassing. So I was showing off how clever I was by shutting the doors, and then I did that. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. I put the prism down and then I thought, okay, we'll run away. But little did I notice we're being constricted right now. So this anaconda is currently holding us in the bomb zone. Okay, we got out. Although, so did the anaconda. I got panicked. We've got a lot of wands for this very reason. If we can paralyze him at 50% chance, that would be good. And then we'll stab him and we'll just go back upstairs. The ritualist is casting Orgrebs. That's what the green flash was. We've got our poison, so we're not too afraid of his Orgrebs. He constricted our Fulminant Prism. It's like, that would make sense if he had more buddies around. It's kind of like, you know, you jump on the grenade with your helmet and you sacrifice yourself for your friends. He hugged the bomb, but his friends were already dead, so I don't really understand that self-sacrifice. Maybe he didn't want to live. to me in real life. For me in real life. I was asked in comments for the last episode why I'm not really using IMB anymore. Here's Qazlal. Well, I'll answer the IMB thing first. The reason is that it costs so much mana for how mediocre the level of damage is. It's 4 mana per go, and the damage, yeah, is not great. So what I'm mostly doing in these fights is I'm relying on Fulminant Prism to do most of the damage. And then because I gotta wait for it to blow up, and because it's not full screen, so I need to wait for enemies to come to us, I'm just using Magic Dart for something to do. It only costs 1 mana, it does a little bit of damage, but I feel like it's better than just sitting there doing nothing. So there you go, that's why I'm not really using IMB. And that's a part of why I said in the beginning that the Conjuration's background is not very noob friendly, because it's a mediocre spell at best, IMB. And that's sort of like the top of your range for your book. So it's not great. Qazlal, she is fast. Faster than us, probably. She can sleep you, but we've got good MR as a Spriggan. So we're not worried. She's speed 15. We are technically faster than Qazlal. Poison Arrow hurts though. Let's see. So her main thing is she hits you with hexes and dangerous poison spells. If you don't have our poison, you need to be panicking, potentially quaffing a potion of resistance or even a potion of lignification if you've got one. And what was the other thing? She's evasive, so if you have something that can't miss, for instance our bombs can't miss, that's a good way to fight her. Let's see if we can stick her in the middle of this stuff. Okay, it's really not going to do the job. Okay, I need to take this slowly in case we get... Oh, here's a play. Oh, we don't quite have enough... Wait, do we have enough piety? I'm noticing that these clouds here are 2 tiles away from us. So an interesting play I can make is I can shut the door. Oh no, I have to specify. Haha, never mind, I got outplayed. Qazlal went the other way. She's sitting in the freezing clouds right now. So maybe let's fight her. Let's put some stuff down. We're out of mana, but we can use our Ice Blast wand. No, we can't because we're going to hit our Fulminant Prism. We can back up one. Okay, so now we can Ice Blast her as well. It's basically... It's like with... Oh no, the Prism missed. God, I'm an idiot. But it's the same idea. Because she's evasive, you want to hit her with things that can't miss. Fireball's another one. Wand of Ice Blast also can't miss ever. Alright, so we get her. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We sort of had all the things that make her okay though. Our poison and then Emma. And a means to hit her through her evasion. If you have all those things, she's not too scary. Get in the prism, jerk. This one has a hand axe of distortion. So we would be doing something wrong if our Spriggan allowed a Naga to get into melee range. That is, if we're not just coming down a set of stairs. I mean, if we let a Naga run up to us with how slow they are. But we definitely didn't want to get hit by a distortion weapon. Because I'm afraid of the sharpshooter, we're going to be actually shooting some spells at him. See, even against these monsters like this where I want to kill them, I find that I'm mostly going for Dazzling Spray over Iron Beat anyway, because its damage isn't quite as good, but it's similar, and then we're also having the added benefit of blinding them. No, outplayed. Go get in the explosion. Now he's blocking the stairs. He had a potion of mutation and a scroll of teleport. That guy was loaded. I don't know if you noticed, by the way, but we killed that Naga sharpshooter with magic dart. So, all you magic dart haters, still does stuff even this late. Missed. Missed again. I should not have done that where he could have constricted us in the blast zone. Go magic dart. Go. See, it works. There's Vashnia. Okay. Alright. Need to be terrified of her. So she hits for 25 damage. That's her base damage. Plus she does her large bow. What has she got? She has a... It doesn't tell us, but she's going to have either a crossbow or a bow. And then I believe, because she has the Master Archer tag, I believe she actually does more damage. Monsters with this flag, they shoot point blank, so that's something to note as well. So she's not like a centaur where you can just get next to her and then she'll put her bow away. As a Master Archer, she'll happily keep shooting you. So that's one thing. And then they add on average half their attack's base damage to their range 2 hit and damage. So they're extremely accurate and then they hurt a lot. So another half of her base damage. I've already forgotten what that was. So it's 25 plus another half. So we're talking about 37. Plus then the base damage for her longbow, which is often also branded. And that's in addition to her having Portal Projectile, which makes her attacks even more accurate. And then she's got all these blinks. So she's very hard to take down. And even overwhelming her with Elemental Force is probably not going to do it. Because a Portal Projectile, she can keep shooting us anyway. But maybe we want to do that. I don't want to do that while the Fulminant Prism's down, because it's immediately going to turn them more hostile. But maybe that's still the play. We make a whole bunch of elementals. Maybe we can swarm her. If we stand at this point here, where we can step around the corner to get out of her line of sight if she smacks us for most of our HP. That's assuming she's not going to blink, by the way. Yeah, see how much it hurts? Yeah, and she's got another sharpshooter there, so we need to run. We can't keep fighting her. She can very easily two-shot this character. Alright, so we need to go to a new step. We found the source of all those Naga sharpshooters. What's difficult is going to be avoiding her when we make this much noise. Well, we'll do our best. But this could get rough. If we meet her in the open, or even if she does a blink where we try to escape and then she blinks on top of us, we could very easily die to her. Hexes to 10. We're going to stop that for the moment because we want to get our necromancy up. And then also probably a bit of fire magic for fireball. And then what's that going to do? It's going to have spell hunger on it. So maybe we're going to want more spell casting too. Although in saying that, we got 16 rations, so we're not really afraid of spell hunger anymore. Here's a shock serpent. We learnt that the best way to take them down is wander paralysis. And then probably not walk up and shoot them, because even though we're stabbing it, they're going to do electric damage. It's so annoying that I have to manually say, yes, I want to shoot in the direction of the prism. I don't care. I can probably avoid that if I place it better, but it's still annoying. I don't want to think hard about this. I just want to do the boom. I want to lob some bombs, and then that's it. I want to lob some bombs. I want to spray some dazzles around. See, normally if you were trying to avoid a dangerous unique like Vashniel, you could just skip a floor. Like, you could just go down here and pretend that she didn't exist here on Snake 2. Our problem is, because of all our noise, it's very likely when we go down to Snake 3, we're going to attract enemies to us and we're going to want to dance back up. If then monsters are running in from all this unknown, we're going to be in double trouble. So we're going to have to, I don't know, because I don't think we can kill Vashniel, ever. Unless we get really lucky. We have literally no agility potions. Okay, so we can't just get infinity evade. Also, I don't like how we need to be going. If Vashniel is coming in from behind us, how would she get here? She wouldn't. She'd have to walk a very long way. Okay, she's probably not coming. But I don't like how the dazzling spray for some reason auto targets our own Fulminant Prism for no great reason. I think it should be fairly obvious that I want to target the enemies and not my own prism when given the choice. It's odd. Let's go the other way. Hey, shops. Alright, that is an MP plus 9, Int plus 4, Slay plus 6 ring. Which sounds amazing, except it has RF minus. It's possible at some point in the future, maybe if we put on Fire Dragon scales, that we could wear that ring. The extra int and the extra magic points would both be extremely useful. And then having Slay plus 6 would let us hit even harder with Morg. But I think this might be sort of off in the future somewhere. Other than that, I think most of this shop is pretty unimpressive. The Amulet of Rage, I don't really care about. We're not going to want to take off our, Amulet of Faith. Actually, I've just noticed a plus 5 protection ring. Okay, that's very, very good too. Alright, but we have not even close to enough money for all this stuff. Because we definitely at least want the Book of Power, which is 600 gold. So yeah, I don't know how we're affording all this stuff. Maybe the answer is we're not. We have a gadget shop here. File of Floods is really nice, especially because we have evocations training. There's a Wand of Cloud, which is really good with evocations. More paralysis is really good. If we ever find a acquirement scroll, we might very well be doing gold. We have a plus 5 evasion ring in this shop. We have the cursed necklace of bloodlust, which is interesting, but we're never going to be lacking MR, so the Slay plus 6 is not that important. And if it is important, then we're opening ourselves up to random rage, so let's not do that. And that's probably it. I don't think we ever want a Ring of Magical Power, and we're not going to need more protection from magic. I just want to give a shout out to the Guardian Spirit Amulet. For a lot of low HP species or characters like this Spriggan is, a Guardian Spirit is really useful, because it would be like going from 88 health to something more like 120. But I don't like Guardian Spirit on characters that have panic buttons that require their magic points. So for us, that's Disaster Area. So I'm never going to pick that on a god like this. But those are interesting shops. We need a lot more money. A lot more money. And this is probably where we're going to be running into Vashnia. So I want to move this, not move this too fast because we're manually moving. So if we run into Vashnia and I'm just slamming the movement keys, I might move a bunch of times and then we just die. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. I'm really nervous. That's a sea snake, that's not too scary. Good. Maybe we can sort of skip this floor now, because we've explored most of this upper area around this stair that goes down. And she hasn't turned up. And nothing else is turning up. Yeah, okay, let's go down. Because she's too dangerous to fight, so I don't really want to try. Okay, I don't know. I was just magic darting that guy. I should have just put down another prism. Good. The other thing that I should be doing that I'm not very good at is trying to spread our prisms out like this so that we have two operating at any one time. Okay. Again, that Naga constricted the prism. We should go back up. Okay, that's getting too sketchy. And I want to start running away in case Vashnia does turn up. I don't want to be stuck in the open there with no mana. Alright, good. This stair is maybe too scary to go to now. Let's have a look. Yeah. With the Naga warrior there, who's likely to constrict us as we come down, it's a bit of a worry. Both these stairs are together though, and that's where Vashnia was. I don't know, we can try, but maybe this stair might be our only real option. I hope that's not true. Maybe Vashnia got shafted. Oh, is this another ghost vault? Yeah, it is. I don't know how you say that. Sake? Yeah? It's a ghost vault. He's got a few different spells here. They're all pretty low level. There's a centaur hunter with a bunch of random conjurations. An interesting character. And there's an artifact ring in there. So I guess we want to do this. Alright, let's preemptively put our thing down and well, we got hit by it. My bad. Actually, I need to be a bit afraid of Throw Icicle. That thing can do a lot of damage. Also, these Fulminant Prisms are barely hurting him at all. Does he have a million AC? Not that much. I think he's just got lots of HP maybe. Okay, I mean it's sort of doing the job. Tried the icicle. I saw it fly. There was another one. Did we block it? Yeah, we blocked it. We're now out of magic points. Disintegration is barely going to get him. As a ghost, he's always going to have RC. We could shoot some random ice blasts at him, or even random effects. Totally random. Some random effects. Oh, right. I just realized when we were when we came down the stairs before and I was worried about being constricted, we had the possibility to Fan of Gales to get everything off us. Yeah, that might have been a better play in hindsight. Fan of Gales isn't an item I use very often, so I don't tend to think of it, but when you have evocation skill, it can be very handy. Let's go random effects. Even if we do haste him, we can run away with our Spriggan speed. Yeah, okay, a lot of these effects aren't really going to do much. Especially, we got the bolted draining, but yeah, it does nothing. Hey, we got a fireball. Nice. Alright, cool. So, artifact ring, here we come. I did. RF++, AC +4, strength -3. At this point we don't really care about the strength -3 at all because we're not trying to wear heavy armor. But this goes on. AC +4 is great. Let's drop the +1 protection. So this ring brings us up to 11 AC. Amazing. Question. 1 AC to go up to 12 is probably actually better than the extra RC and stuff we get from this other ring. The RC plus Dex +3 stealth ring. So yeah, alright. Changing plans. Let's go to AC 12. That's crazy. Alright, we're trying to get to these downstairs. I remember now. I'm trying to avoid Vashnia. She hasn't come yet. It's a good sign. How much stuff has turned up here isn't a good sign though. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I was hoping we could finish that guy off. Let's just go back upstairs. And this is so dangerous. This is what I was talking about. When we're stair dancing like this, and at any point in time Vashnia could come. Very scary. I'm gonna go to the other stair that we don't know. Ooh, I gotta remember to use regen. I'm bad at it. Shock Serpent. Let's pull out our paralysis wand. It's so good when you have so many charges. Alright, good. I feel like I should be leaving now. The good news is that we've pulled this warrior from our first original stair, so we can probably safely go back there. But I don't... we got 7 ice blasts. Let's see if we can get the ritualist with it. Maybe disintegration. Okay, yep, that worked. Let's go back up. So we want to go back to the original stair. We don't want to meet Vashnia. I don't know where she is, but I don't know. I'm not complaining, but I'm afraid. At any time she could turn up again and just nail us. Very spooky. Regen, I remembered. Okay, let's do it. See if I can place stuff all around him. Let's get out of the explosion. Look at this, I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm becoming more efficient with lobbing bombs. Yeah, there we go. It works. Someone's saying hello. I walked the Black Mamba out of the explosion. I'm going to rest on the stairs down here just so we're not meeting Vashnia. Silverhawk is saying hello. Hey. And you are Johnny, I believe. I hope so. I'll appear amazing to you because I linked your actual name, your YouTube name with your crawl name, or I'll seem crazy. One of the two. High risk, high reward. This seems okay. Alright, back to the stair. Let's use our regen. Is it Johnny? Did I get it right? Yes. Well, let's just say I did. And Johnny, if you tell me in YouTube comments that I was wrong, I will not believe you. Because that's definitely you. Alright, let's back up. Nice. We got that guy in one explosion. I feel like the extra charms and hexes training we did has made our bombs be a bit stronger. Maybe I'm imagining, but that's certainly the gist that I'm getting. Just where is it? Still, it's only a bit over halfway on the power, the little power graph there. So we could do more of it. We certainly are going to train more conjurations and hexes in this game, almost certainly. But not yet. I think the plan is get shields to 7.2, then maybe we'll turn back on spellcasting and some fire magic. We'll get fireball up and then we'll think about more hexes, conjurations. Probably especially conjurations, so we can go towards whatever that other thing is. I've forgotten its name. Orb Destruction, that's the one. We found a magical scarf. I mean, we do need the up poison, but we can test this out. Let's see. It's Spirit Shield. We already spoke about that before on Guardian Spirit. We don't want that. It's going to remove our access to our Quaz abilities when we're being attacked. Nothing here. I'm going to gamble and say that that tile is empty, and that's not a whole nother room hiding in there. I have to know. It's going to kill me. Okay, it was another room. Alright, so if I legitimately gambled there, I just lost everything. Sometimes the high risk, high reward doesn't pay off. Backslash and minus. I know that vulnerability is one of them, which is pretty useful because that might be the way that we take down Vashniel. So until we get identify, I'm not just going to read that. I'd love if that were a requirement, but don't want to potentially waste the vulnerability to find out. Uh-oh. Stuff's coming in. I'm missing. Please don't. I keep missing. I'm 2 from 0, or 0 from 2 against this Anaconda so far. Don't shoot the prism. Why do you do that? Why do you aim at the prism, silly targeter? Oh no, we ran out of magic. The Black Mamba's faster than us. It's okay. We can sort of melee him. I'm remembering. What was that? That is never going to be close to anything. That's one of the worst Fulminant Prisms I've done so far. What I was trying to say is, I've got to remember that as we go up here, if we go up with no HP and MP, we might meet Vashniel up there. So we need to be a bit careful. Can I hit them both with this Ice Blast? Not really. What if we do... I don't really want to do random effects. There we go. Now I can Ice Blast them both. Alright, good. Yeah, I'm just remembering actually, another thing we want to train is short blades. So for situations like that, we can actually be useful with our Morg Dagger. Can we random effects you to death? Yes. No. No. We twisted and deformed him. We twisted and deformed him again, and then we hasted him. Alright, please don't constrict us. We're a Spriggan, so we're still faster, even though he's hasted, and I've just realized that I'm running towards where we saw Vashniel, so I don't want that to happen. Alright, it's alright, we paralyzed him. Let's go stab him. Please no Vashniel. Alright, we're good. Here's another scroll. If that's not the same one, then I like our... It's not. I like our chances of having acquirement right now. In which case, we might be going on a shopping spree soon. I'm trying to avoid hitting ourselves, which is always a good tip. That's a pro tip. We failed our miscast. If you're playing the fail miscast drinking game, you need a drink. Wait, what were the odds again? 1% chance to fail that one. Literally the 1%. No, you can't do it. Gotta be clever. So I'll put one there, I'll put one here, I'll put one like this. Look at that. I'm learning. I really want to go back upstairs. It's too many dudes. I really don't want to meet Vashniel. I don't know where she is, but I'm very happy she hasn't come back. Put one there. Put one over here. You get a bomb. You get a bomb. Everybody gets a bomb. You get a bomb again. You get a third bomb. I put a bomb. You both get a bomb. You actually dodge that one. I'm being bad by letting it melee us because it can constrict us. Bad Ultra. Alright, you know how at the beginning of the episode how I clapped and said let's get a rune, and then we're still on Snake 3 because this has been really hard and we haven't even gone to Snake 4 yet. I remember that. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a first rune ever, if I'm being quite honest with you all. Did I just miss both of those? Oh, I just missed the third one in a row. That's 3 strike, you're out. That means you control Q your character. I would pretend to do that, except that I'm afraid that I would accidentally actually quit. But that's very embarrassing. Go Magic Dart. Let's use prisms. Go Magic Dart. Where are our spells? Okay, we're still quite a while off. Quite a few of them. No, that's not true. Conjurations is almost at the break point, and shields isn't too far off. Hey, more food. It's always a good time. Wand of Digging. Amazing. That's very handy. For all those times where we can't pass wall, but we want to get through a wall, we have our handy dandy digging wand. Hey, look at all this food. Nagaraja. Alright, so let's not outsmart ourselves by missing with these, but let's see if we can get them all exploiting on him. And if I do a good job, okay, that one missed. But if I do a good job, we can continually hit him with it. There. Alright, it worked. Good. Alright. feels, oh, I missed again. But it feels like our character, when we're not getting swarmed at stairs by constriction enemies, it feels pretty strong. So I don't entirely take it back at the beginning where I said I liked where this character was at. Because I do. It's just Vashni I don't like, and I don't like being constricted at stairs. But beyond that, this feels pretty good. I feel pretty strong. Okay, 600 gold. I'm looking for identify scrolls. We don't have any. And we sort of got a few random bits and pieces of this level to check out. We'll go look up there, and then we'll be ready for Snake 4. Okay. Just a little cubby hole there. Not checking hatches. We're not orb running in Snake Pit. We also don't want to meet Rashniel. Alright, I think that's good enough. We want it downstairs. We'll just go look at this bit. Hey, there was more food. Hashtag worth it. Alright, put our regen up, and then that's going to be it. I think this looks like our end vault right here, which is good. Because we're going to pull stuff out to us kind of gradually to the stairs, and 2 sets of stairs. So this is actually really good. But we'll be doing that in the next episode. So part 11 will maybe be getting our first rune. See you then.